titled A Call to Arms, Trump's Pardon Pledge and the Rise of Militant Extremism. And, this past weekend in the Trump's interview with Kristen Welker, of NBC News, Meet the Press, Donald Trump reaffirmed his intention to pardon the people who attacked the Capitol and killed 5 civilians and 3 police officers. And in fact, he said, I'm going to be acting very quickly. First day. They've been in there for years. They're in a filthy, disgusting place that shouldn't even be allowed to be open. Now, most media commentators and observers, appear to be of the opinion that this is just Trump's way of thanking people, who were willing to employ violence to try to keep him in the White House. Maybe. That would be bad enough, but experts at the Critical Internet Studies Institute are worried that there's actually a far more sinister explanation. That Trump isn't pardoning these people because it was a campaign promise. He's not pardoning them because, he appreciates what they did. He's pardoning them as a way of saying to those who didn't show up on January 6th, but are inclined to commit violence on behalf of Trump, and in particular people in these all-white right-wing militias, or mostly all-white right-wing militias, that if you commit violence on my behalf, essentially Trump is saying, if you go out and kill liberals or shoot black people or, beat up queer people or whatever, if you do that, I'll have your back. That's his message. And I think this is right. I think they're absolutely right. And there's a long history of this, by the way. I mean, obviously, you can go back to Germany in the 1930s with the brown shirts, or Italy in the 1920s, late 1920s with the black shirts, Mussolini's black shirts. These were both basically, volunteer militias that went out and terrorized liberals, and communists and the gay community. I mean, it was just no doubt about it. But it's going on in a contemporary way too. Over in Russia, Vladimir Putin has got this gang called the Night Wolves Motorcycle Club. Sometimes they're referred to as Putin's Angels, and they're run by a guy who calls himself the Surgeon. They helped him invade Crimea and Ukraine, but most significantly, most of what they do in Russia is they go around and they beat up anti-Putin people, and as well as anybody in the queer community, and so that's happening in Russia. Similarly, you had something very similar to this going on in Hungary, where Hungarian white mobs are going after the Roma people, and Viktor Orban refuses to condemn that and just kind of winks and looks the other way. And we're seeing from people who are, the counterterrorism experts here in the United States, pointing out that the right-wing, armed right-wing militia groups in the United States are recruiting aggressively, which plays into this idea that when Trump says he's pardoning the January 6th murderers, that what he's actually doing is recruiting. He's helping the recruiting effort for these groups. Reuters, for example, just wrote a piece, the Proud Boys are back 4 years after the failed effort to overturn Trump's 2020 electoral defeat. The violent all-male extremist group that led the storming of Congress on January 6th is rebuilding and regaining strength as Trump campaigns. This was published just before the election. According to interviews with 8 Proud Boys, 2 U.S. law enforcement officials, and 4 experts who tracked the group's online activity. Then there's Scott Seddon, who was the founder of the 3 Percenters. And he says, this is just not going to go away. We need to become effing strong, effing lions, he says. Start reaching out to individuals in your state who are trustworthy, that have like-minded vision of local strong communities to hold down the fort just in case of war or for when the crap hits the fan. I cleaned that all up a little bit. Trump's so-called border czar, Thom Hartmann, told Fox News, quote, there are thousands of retired agents, border patrols, retired military personnel who want to come and volunteer to help this president secure the border and do deportation operations. So we're looking at, when the guy who is going to be in charge of deporting people just literally comes right out and says, we're going to be recruiting, irregular forces. We're not going to be doing this entirely with government employees. We're We're going to invite in the vigilantes, essentially. I think we need to take this very, very seriously. Tim Foley, the head of the Arizona Border Recon, which is a white civilian patrol group down there, he says, we're in talks with a few different people. We have a better lay of the land than the federal agents do. I mean, you know, I think it's worth remembering that pretty much the only people that Trump is talking about pardoning are white men, you know, who participated not just in the murder of 3 police officers and 5 civilians, but also tried to hang the Vice President of the United States and tried to murder the Speaker of the House of Representatives. And they were quite explicit about it. And had they caught either one of those people, they would probably be dead right now. And this, by the way, is exactly what Trump's pick for the Secretary of Defense, Pete Hegseth, has written about. Right? In his 2020 book, American Crusade, Pete Hegseth writes, the military and police, both bastions of freedom-loving patriots, will be forced to make a choice. It will not be good. Yes, there will be some form of civil war. Civil war? And then more recently, in his 2024 book, The War on Warriors, Hegseth writes, America today is in a cold civil war. The country is under siege by Confederacy radicals. Yeah, I wouldn't say the lefties are the Confederacy, but anyway, you get this. Donald Trump himself has said that his plans, his deportation plans will be, and I quote, bloody. Now, our timid national media don't want to talk about this. Oh, there might be bloodshed. Oh, there might be violence. Oh, these militias might show. I don't know if they're unwilling to talk about it because they're afraid of encouraging it, or if they're unwilling to talk about it because they're just afraid. But, you know, I'm willing to talk about this and say I think this is something that the Biden administration needs to be telling Americans what they are doing about this, how they are preparing us for the possibility of an assault against Americans by Americans. What are you doing, Joe Biden, to prevent a civil war? And if you feel like everything's under control, and you should be, you know, otherwise reassuring us, explain to us why. Joyce Vance was on Ari Melber's MSNBC show day before yesterday, and she said, and I quote, you know, when you listen to these comments and watch these videos, what you're forced to consider is that the message that Donald Trump is sending is not just to the January 6th defendants. It's to the people he hopes will support him in this next term. And the message is, support me at all costs, use violence, commit crimes, and I will take care of you. She finished that up by saying, I find that to be deeply frightening. I would like to know. I think many Americans, I think at least half of Americans, probably 2/3 of Americans would like to know. How should we prepare? What is the government doing to prepare for the kind of violence that Donald Trump and Pete Hegseth and many of these so-called militia groups are promising, essentially? What's going on?